I usually do my field study in my small pocket drawing pad, 4 inches by 5 inches. When you are outdoors, clip the pages of your sketchbook open with a couple of binder clips so that the wind won't blow the pages as you paint. Draw a pencil border that is approximately the same proportions as the watercolor paper you will use for the painting. Keep your study about 3.5 inches by 4 3/4 inches. First, I draw a horizon line approximately 1/3 the distance from the top of the horizontal rectangle. Quickly pencil in your composition and paint it. Remember, this is not meant to be a finished painting, but just a quick study. Work to the edges of your pencil border so that you can see the composition as it will be in the painting. I make sure my clips are not covering the paper where I will paint. Next, I pencil in the rocks and some indication of the ocean surf as it comes ashore. I begin painting in some wet yellow color with the side of my brush. While it is still wet, I add some permanent rose and then some cobalt blue, keeping my brush flat on the paper. I work fast and am not too careful. This is just a study and not meant to be a finished painting. I keep my paper tilted up so that the wet colors run toward the bottom of my sheet. Then I wick up the puddles. Since I am outdoors and there is some wind next to the water, the paper dries quickly. When my sheet is dry, I begin to put in the rocks with some burnt sienna, using the point of my brush for the small details. I add some green to indicate the vegetation on the top of the cliff. Next, I begin to paint in a blue-green density gradient. I paint in a thin line to indicate the ocean horizon. I continue to apply larger horizontal strokes as I bring the ocean colors down my paper, changing the colors a bit as I paint. Then I leave some white paper unpainted to indicate the breaking surf. I paint in a blue-gray distant land shape. I add a horizontal cloud shape. I add some warmer red tones in my rocks to help accent them. Then I increase the tonal density of the ocean waves a bit in the foreground. And now I have my field study, and I am ready to begin my painting.